All right, so the next example of conscious rapport is compliments. And compliments are all about helping your customers, helping your prospects to feel good about themselves. Okay, that's what a compliment does. And it's a really, really important emotion that you want them to tap into when you want to sell to them. And I'm going to split compliments into big compliments and small compliments. And let me give you some examples of big compliments first. Let's say you go to a meeting at the prospect's offices, and you can compliment them on things like what great offices they have, what a great location they're in. Maybe you see a load of awards that they've won. You can compliment them on that. You can compliment them on things like maybe they've been in the press and they've been really super successful. You can compliment them on that. So these are all pretty big, super important compliments, okay? But there's one key thing that you have to do. You have to be genuine. If on the inside you're thinking, oh my word, I would hate to be in an office like this. I would hate to be this far from wherever, the city, a town, a shop, or whatever it happens to be. I'd hate to be in the middle of town. Then don't pay that kind of compliment, because your physiology won't match what you're saying. And this incongruency, whether they're consciously aware of it or not, will stop them from buying into your compliment, and it will actually undermine your position. So you have to be congruent. Only pay compliments that you genuinely would pay given that situation. Okay? Now, if there's nothing about the client's office, the location, their awards, whether or not they've been in the press, whatever that you can compliment, then you've always got the backup, which is little small compliments. And the great thing about little small compliments is they usually fly totally under the radar, but they have a super powerful and important role to play. All right, so little compliments are compliments that you pay people about their thinking, or their questions, or their ideas. So it might be things like, wow, you know what, that's a really great question. I hadn't thought about that before. Or, wow, do you know what, when I've just listened to you, you've really opened my eyes to a whole different way of seeing something. And these little compliments, when you actually pay them sincerely, have a really super powerful effect on people. Now, I've been a trainer for over 10 years, and I've used these types of compliments. And what I've noticed when I pay these compliments to either people's thinking or their questions or their answers, then what happens is it opens them up to want to share more information with me. And if you're in a sales scenario, then more information of higher value is definitely where you want to focus your attention.